Now, this is where we're going for the last hour. I think this will be quite exciting because recently I recorded an episode of the Jackmate podcast. It came out on Spotify last night. It's amazing. Go download it. I'm not just saying this, and I've watched it. I am amazing on it. I'm not just saying that. I swear a lot on it, and I can't swear on this. So it's a different Andy, you see. But I am brilliant on it. Have you seen it yet? I'm just being honest.
You're odd.
Huh? No, go watch it. I am fantastic. Now, on the podcast...
Sorry. Who says that on radio? Go and watch it. I'm fantastic.
No, I am, but I've done stuff before and I've gone, I wouldn't give it time of day. It's a load of rubbish. But on this, I am particularly brilliant. All right? I'm just being honest with you. You've done stuff, Bennett.
You're hard. Showing
off in front of your friends. I've told you, you've done stuff and I've said, load of rubbish. But this is particularly great. Right. Go watch it. Tell me I'm wrong. Anyway, we started speaking about whether it should be seen as a bad thing to have never seen the football team you support in the flesh. Have a listen. Are you a Man United fan? How many times have you been to Old Trafford?
What's the next question?
Never been to Old Trafford.
But see, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
Don't back him up.
No. Here's the thing, right? There's so many things in the world that people having a pop at people for the team they support and whether or not you've been there, it doesn't really bother me.
Thank you.
Right?
See?
It doesn't bother me at all. Does it bother you? If you've never been, let me tell everyone in the Crest, you've all been to see your team, right? You've all been to the home grounds. Dale, have you? You've been at the theatre to see Romeo and Juliet? Yeah, okay, fine. Dale's not even listening, is he? Dale the back. Have you been to, you're an Arsenal fan, have you been to the Emirates? Okay. Do you go to Highbury? It probably wasn't even. Okay. Have you got a problem with it?
I wouldn't say I've got a problem with it, but I do prefer the. I've got 2 points. I do prefer the match-going fan. Like, obviously, Dan's a diehard. I go to Arsenal as much as I can. Joe Ipswich, Ryan Liverpool. But I get it. Certainly in the times we live in now, I understand it's near enough impossible to go to all the games because of the cost of living crisis. It's pretty much impossible now, isn't it, to go to every single game of travel. So
yeah, normal man or woman, you're right.
So maybe a few years ago I would have gone, well, you're not a proper fan for not going. But when you take into account the cost of living and how much tickets cost now and travel and food and all that, I can understand why people go, do you know what? I just can't afford to go.
But my point was made, right? And obviously there's only a little snippet of that podcast. Go download it. It's fantastic. But my point is, the majority, I'd say 99% of football fans don't go and watch their team. Right? How many is Arsenal hold? 60,000?
About that, yeah.
Right? I don't know. Let's just say for round numbers, you've got 1 billion supporters around the world, right? The majority of them have never been to Arsenal.
No.
That's just football, right?
Yeah.
And there'll be a lot of kids, even more so nowadays when it's so accessible to watch a team on the telly, that live miles from you. You might be, you might be a 14-year-old kid and grew up idolising, I don't know, Ronaldo at Real Madrid, and he might be your favourite player. So you support Real Madrid, but you live in London.
Yeah.
I personally don't have a problem with that. So this conversation is not.
Yeah, but
hold on. Let me just. Sorry. The conversation we're having isn't should you support your local side. It's is it okay if you support a team and you've never been to the stadium?
But is that because you're on that side of it? So if you say you had a season ticket at Old Trafford, and you went a lot, would your mindset change because you're going all the time?
No, because my mindset in life is the world's a pretty crappy place, and if something makes you happy, why should someone else shoot you down and go, "You've never been"?
No, but like I can't think on the other side. The cost of living crisis I can because it's tough for people. But in terms of a fan going to a stadium, I'm a fan that goes to the stadium to watch.
Oh, the experience is unbelievable.
So I can't then be like, well, on the other side, do you know what I mean?
But okay, so when you talk about football fans, right? These are people that pay money every week to go. And if you're a football fan, never went, but you subscribe to MUTV, you bought the home kit, you bought the second kit, you bought the third, so you spent money with the club. Yeah. Does that make you as much as a fan?
Yeah, but I think the diehards that go to the stadiums will argue this till they're blue in the face. They're the real one.
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.